In this session, I am going to explain mole. See here, first of all, mole is a counting unit. Mole is a counting unit. Now, if you take the definition of mole, mole is the amount of substance. Mole is the amount of substance that contains the amount of substance that contains as many particles, the amount of substance that contains as many particles as there are exactly in 12 grams of C12 isotope. 12 grams of C12 isotope. Simply we can say the number of particles which are present in 12 grams of C12 isotope is called 1 mole. Then here question is, how many particles are present in 12 grams of C12 isotope? Here 12 grams C12 isotope has 6.022 into 10 power 23. 6.022 into 10 power 23. So this number is called Avogadro's number. This is called Avogadro's number. So what is Avogadro's number here? 6.022 into 10 power 23 Avogadro number. So simply we can define mole as anything which has 6.022 into 10 power 23 units is called mole. Let us take one example. Here, a substance that has 6.022 into 10 power 23 hydrogen atoms. Now this is equivalent to 1 mole hydrogen atoms. This is equivalent to 1 mole hydrogen atoms. Here 1 mole is nothing but anything which has Avogadro number of particles. So suppose if I take a substance which has 12.044 into 10 power 23 oxygen atoms. So here already you know 1 mole of anything contains 6.022 into 10 power 23. But here how many oxygen atoms are there? Double of this. So 6.022 into 10 power 23 into 2 gives 12.044 into 10 power 23. This is equivalent to 2 moles oxygen atoms. 2 moles oxygen atoms. Now if you take another example, that is 18.066 into 10 power 23 nitrogen atoms. This is equal to what? How many moles? Simple. When this 6.022 into 10 power 23 is multiplied by 3, we get 18.066. So this is equivalent to 3 moles. 3 moles nitrogen atoms. Interrelations between mole and molar volume, number of particles and given mass can be explained by Y chart. It can be explained by Y chart. The Y chart will be like this. 1 mole I am taking at the center. This is 1 mole. This is Y chart. So now here 1 mole of anything contains Avogadro number of particles, that is 6.022 into 10 power 23 particles. 1 mole of anything contains Avogadro number of particles. Avogadro number is represented by Na. Avogadro's number is represented by Na. 1 mole of any gas at a STP occupies 22.4 liters. This is also equivalent to 22,400 milliliters. Now here 1 mole of anything weighs, the weight is equal to either gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass or gram formula mass. Remember here mass and weight are both same. So here relation between number of particles and 1 mole. The number of moles is equal to number of particles by Avogadro's number, that is 6.022 into 10 power 23. This is relation between number of moles and the number of particles. Now the mole, number of moles in terms of volume, number of moles is equal to given volume of gas, in liters by molar volume. Molar volume is 22.4 liters. Now if you take in terms of mass, see here number of moles is equal to given mass in grams by gram atomic mass. Given mass in grams by gram atomic mass. Remember here, number of moles 1, then given mass equal to gram atomic mass. Then next, we can write it in another way, that is number of moles in terms of gram molecular mass, the given mass in grams by gram molecular mass. Then for gram formula unit, this is also equal to given mass in grams by gram formula mass. So this is a relation between number of moles and given weight. This is relation between volume of gas occupied at STP, and this is relation between number of moles and number of particles given. See now here, if you take number of moles as 1 mole is equivalent to number of particles by Avogadro number. So now if you cross multiply it, you will get a 6.022 into 10 power 23 equal to given number of particles. So that's the reason I written here 1 mole of anything has 6.022 into 10 power 23 particles. Now if you make it number of moles as 1, then given volume of gas in liter equal to 22.4 liters. That is the reason I told you like this. 1 mole of any gas at STP occupies 22.4 liters. Now if you make number of moles as 1, then given mass in grams equal to gram atomic mass. So 1 mole of atoms equal to its gram atomic mass. What is gram atomic mass? Atomic mass expressed in grams is called gram atomic mass. Let us take a hydrogen. For hydrogen, atomic mass is 1. If it expressed in grams, this becomes gram atomic mass. Now gram molecular mass. Now I am taking oxygen O2. So oxygen molecular mass is 32. If 32 is expressed in grams, this is called gram molecular mass. Gram formula mass. Let us take NaCl. NaCl 58.5 is its formula mass. But if this formula mass is expressed in grams, then this is called gram formula mass. So these are interrelations between number of moles and particles, volume and mass. Now we see question related to mole concept. So given question is 96 grams of O2 sample. 96 grams of O2 sample contains. 96 grams of O2 sample contains. Option A I am giving here 3 moles of oxygen molecules. B 6 moles of oxygen atoms. C 8 into 6 moles of electrons. D 8 into 6 into 6.022 into 10 power 23 protons. 8 into 6 into 6.022 into 10 power 23 neutrons. Then it occupies 3 into 22.4 liters volume at STP. Now these are the given options. We'll check how many options are correct. Say first one, I am taking oxygen molecule. This is a oxygen molecule. One oxygen molecule has 2 oxygen atoms. One molecule of oxygen has 2 oxygen atoms. Now I am taking one oxygen atom. This is oxygen atom. So each oxygen atom has 8 electrons. Why it has 8 electrons? Because number of electrons equal to its Z. What is Z of oxygen? 8. What is atomic mass here? 16. Now this one oxygen atom has 8 protons. It has 8 protons. So this number of protons in a neutral atom also equal to Z. Then each oxygen atom has 8 neutrons. How do we calculate neutrons? Simple, atomic mass by atomic number. Here atomic mass is 16 minus atomic number is 8. This is equal to 8. Now, so in this question, first we have to calculate number of moles. Here formula for number of moles of oxygen is equal to given mass. This is given mass in grams. Given mass in grams by gram molecular mass. So what is molecular mass of oxygen? That is 32. See, if you take O2 molecular mass, how many oxygens are there? 2 oxygens. Each oxygen mass is 16. So total 32. 32 is molecular mass of oxygen. If 32 is expressed in grams, this is called gram molecular mass. So molecular mass of oxygen is 32 grams. So number of moles of oxygen is equal to, what is given mass? 96 grams. So 96 grams by, what is gram molecular mass? 32. So gram molecular mass should be expressed in grams. So 32 grams. This is equivalent to 3. So here 96 grams of oxygen sample contains 3 moles of oxygen molecules. Now the first option is correct. As you know, one molecule of oxygen has 2 oxygen atoms. So 3 moles of oxygen molecules has 6 moles of oxygen atoms. So this is also correct. Now each oxygen atom has 8 electrons. Then how many moles of oxygen atoms are present? 6 moles of oxygen atoms. So it has 8 into 6 moles of electrons, because each oxygen atom has 8 electrons. How many moles of oxygen atoms are there? 6. So 6 is multiplied by 8. It gives number of moles of electrons. Then each oxygen atom has 8 protons. So 8 protons. So how many moles of oxygen atoms are there? 6 moles of oxygen atoms are there. 1 mole of anything has 6.022 into 10 power 23 here. What I did in place of moles, I substituted number of particles here. So how many electrons are there? 8 into 6 moles. This is correct. If I convert moles into number of particles, it becomes 8 into 6 into Avogadro's number of protons. This is also correct, because here number of electrons equal to number of protons. Then how many neutrons are present in each oxygen atom? 8 neutrons are present. So here how many moles of oxygen atoms are there? 6 moles. Mole I converted to number of particles, that is 6.022 into 10 power 23. So now how many moles of oxygen atom? How many moles of neutrons are there total? 8 into 6 moles. Each mole has 6.022 into 10 power 23. So it has 8 into 6 into 6.022 into 10 power 23 neutrons. This is also correct. Already you know 1 mole of any gas at STP occupies 22.4 liters. 22.4 liters. Here how many moles of gas is given? 3 moles of gas. Then why don't we take 6 moles here? Because oxygen gas exists as O2. So we have to take molecules. So how many moles of molecule? Oxygen molecules are there? 3 moles. So 1 mole occupies 22.4 liters at STP. Then 3 moles occupies 3 into 22.4 liters at STP. Now this is also correct.